colder. Thank you for joining me. I'm First Alert meteorologist Lisa Spencer here at WSMV4. We want to get you ready for this cold blast, so let's get right away checking out what's going on in our weather here with our top 4 on 4. And we'll start out by, of course, what you already know if you've been outside for a few minutes. The temperatures are falling across the area. That will continue to be the case. We've got some overnight snow, and another little round is possible coming up tomorrow evening. It's going to feel like the 20s in the morning because the winds are going to be picking up as well. And with the combination of the cold air and a little bit of snow, there could be some slick spots on bridges and overpasses, but that's going to be mainly along the Cumberland Plateau. Let's talk about this slide in temperatures tonight. As we go through the next several hours, we're looking for the temperatures to drop through the 40s, all the way through the 30s for the overnight, getting things chilly enough that we could see a few snow flurries moving through Nashville, but more significant snow off to the east. Here's that timeline of what we're expecting. We're going to start first off by showing you kind of where this is coming from. We've got the clouds in place. The rain we had earlier today with our front, that's in East Tennessee now. And here is some of that moisture we're talking about. It's going to be moving in the colder air, see more back behind that in parts of Iowa and Nebraska and also Kansas. So kind of a 1-2 punch is what we're expecting here. Let's show you the timing. This is midnight tonight. Here it starts to come in. Little peak showing up there for frozen precipitation. And then we're looking for right around 3 a.m. to be a little bit in terms of snow. We're going to see some snow flurries around Nashville. Kind of exciting, but you have to get up early to see it. And then we'll find that all moving to the east for a little more significant blast of snow showing up there. That's going to be mainly in the plateau areas. That's why we're looking for some accumulating snow in that area. And then note into the afternoon, some more moisture comes in. It's going to be a little bit too warm for it to be frozen, but I do think that we will see some sprinkles. Can't totally rule out a flurry, especially where it dips down a little bit lower. But notice there around 6 o'clock in the evening, that's where we'll see a little more snow around the plateau area. And as a result, we will look for some accumulations there. Temperatures remain quite cold going into the 20s for morning on Thursday. Here's a look at where we're expecting that snow to accumulate. The blue is dusting in spots from, let's say, Hopkinsville through Franklin, Kentucky into Gallatin and down to Cookeville into Spencer. And then the dusting to a ½ inch, and maybe a few areas picking up a little more than that will be in those higher elevations along the upper Cumberland. Jamestown will be one of those. Maybe in Livingston we could see a little bit of that snowfall accumulating there as well. Now those are the favorite areas, especially where you see the pink, where we think that we could get a trouble spot or two on some of the bridges and overpasses. And here's why. Temperatures will be colder there, but also you look at the winds blowing underneath that bridge and on top of that bridge, so you're going to cool things down a lot faster. And that's why we're most likely to get any snow, possibly forming some icy spots on your bridges and overpasses. You always want to be very careful there. While on the road itself, the temperature remains above freezing. Here's our view out tonight. It's a beauty with some clouds overhead. 50 degrees, it's our latest temperature. Winds are already starting to pick up out of the northwest at 13 miles per hour. Now, following that, our next weather maker will be a rainy one. That means Saturday and Sunday, we're looking for some showers moving across the mid-state. That will continue into the afternoon. All that presses on towards the east on Saturday night, but that's still going to be enough to goof up parades and some of the other things that are going on down in Franklin. Tickets of a Christmas is happening. This does start to taper off early on Sunday morning, and then by afternoon, we will look for a little bit of clearing on Sunday. This evening, temperatures will drop through the 40s into the 30s by the overnight. And that school forecast for tomorrow, no fun out by the bus stop in the morning, as it's going to be windy, 35 degrees, but you'll want that coat for the kiddos because that wind is going to make it feel like the 20s. 41 and windy at 10 o'clock. And then about 45 degrees at 1. It's going to be a cold day on the playground. Most kids probably will, I don't know, sometimes it doesn't matter how cold it is, they'll go out anyway. But the wind chill by the bus stop or on the way home and headed from the bus stop It's going to be about 37 for the wind chill, 45 for the actual temperature. Our first alert forecast for the next 7 days. We are looking at a first alert weather day on Wednesday, tomorrow, because of the flurries, the cold, and the wind, giving us those biting wind chills. 25 the morning low on Thursday, 46 in the afternoon, up to 56 on Friday, and then we've got showers on Saturday and Sunday, 50s for afternoon highs, and near 60 degrees Monday and Tuesday. A few more showers working back in on Tuesday of next week. And that is a look at our 7-day forecast. Thank you so much for joining me. I also want to thank folks who are watching me right now on my simulcast on my Facebook page and also on my YouTube channel. And you can check out my YouTube channel at youtube.com/c/Lisa Spencer. Lots of weather videos on there and lots of stories for kiddos on there as well. And on social media, right there on Facebook, I'm always at Lisa Spencer WSMV, and that does include on X and also Instagram as well. Hope you have a fantastic night, and we'll look forward to getting together again soon. I've got an update for you at 10 o'clock on WSMV4. You can catch us streaming on your favorite streaming app or on our WSMV4 app on your smartphone. Have a great night.